Well, welcome. This is Bill McCready again. This is lesson number 7, how to set up your trading business as a business. Some of the things that you definitely need to do. There are a few more that I've left out here, but they come after you've gotten started. So here's our CFTC notice again. Just remember that the government's out to help you. Now, how do you write a business plan? Well, the first thing you want to do is break everything down into daily numbers. If you want to make $100,000 a year, that's $8,000 a month, $2,000 a week, $500, or $2,000 a month, $500 a week, $100 a day. It's pretty simple. You also want to do your expenses first. You want to write down all your computer, data, charting, connection costs, office expenses, allocate power and phone to this, what your equivalent salary is, what your value of benefits and your ongoing education are going to cost, and the miscellaneous expenses involved in that. And these become your total expenses. Remember, if you're going to make $100,000 a year, you've got to cover expenses plus your salary plus taxes. So you've got to be honest with yourself here. Now, the second thing you need to do is build a trading plan for income and what your initial goal is and what your initial goal is for the first 3 months. You're not going to start right out making $10,000, $20,000 a month on a $5,000 account. You should start out with one of the plans we have on our business site, which is try to just make 2 net points a day with 1 contract, then 2, then 3, then 4, and whatever. And I always think if you get to 2 net points a day consistently every day, all you have to do is add up the profitable days per week. The number of contracts traded can then be multiplied, and develop a plan that says I'm only going to take 3 trades a day or 5 trades a day or whatever, and this will give you your net projected income for the month. Now, it's important not to get greedy here and not to be too overconfident, because this is a tough business. This is a good sample revenue plan. Okay, you start out with a $5,000 account balance over here. You're shooting for $1,000 profit per week, and that means if you take 2 contracts and make 2 net points a day for 5 days in a row, you make $1,000. Okay, and then you will have $500 to take out for expenses. Very important, because when you take money out, it feels like a real business. If you don't take money out of your account, it does not feel like a real business. You also build up your account size to 5,500, and then each week or month or however, as you get more and more successful, you start trading more contracts. And I don't recommend it trying to trade more than 3 to 4 times a day. When you finally get down here to the $8,500 level, what you're going to do is take out the original cash, and now you're playing only with the market's money, and that's the way to build your trading income. Now, here's a good example of how we made 25 points on 2 signals with our system. We've talked about the signals and things that we used. We've shown you those. We start over here on the left. We had a divergence. We had the purple and white line cross the yellow line and start up. And then as we've gone up with the white line above the yellow line, we just stay in that trade. Now, that was a divergence trade. The second thing that happens when we get out, when we get a Pesavento bar, I put the arrows in later. Then we get the retracement. We don't play the retracement. We wait for it to turn around and continue in the trend. And what we see now is we're going to have a higher high in price and an equal high in the indicators down below. Now, that is a nice divergence that tells you the price is going to reverse. So get the arrow, get the color change, and go short. Now, you can just stay in that short till you get another arrow. Clear down here at the bottom, you see, guess what? We had another retracement. Okay? Another retracement and another divergence. The arrow changes and back you go. So there's 25 points in just 2 signals. Not everything's going to work out this way, but that is a trade that we took some time ago. Now, is there guaranteed success with our program? No, there isn't any guaranteed success in life or in anything else. You might be a lawyer and be broke. I was a nuclear engineer. I had a $250,000 education from the Navy and the nuclear power industry, and nobody's built a nuclear power plant since 1982, so that whole education was wasted and I had to go do something else. What you really do need to trade successfully is a disciplined mind, a money management system, high probability trade setups, and the patience and ability to trade probabilities. If you want to know the true futures trading secrets, it is patience and discipline to wait for these trades to develop and wait for the exit signal to get out. Patience and discipline will stand you in good stead always. Now, we provide a lot of support with our system. We have a blog, futuresblogger.com. I've got hundreds of articles on there. We have a members-only site for people who own the course. This is the Futures Trading Room. What I do in there is I put all the updates and everything. Once you purchase a course, you'll never be out of date. We put in daily trades or weekly trades or different webinars and seminars along the way. We do monthly webinars for new students. It's a members-only attendance program. The trading room has been a valuable resource for many of our traders. We have about 600 people in there out of the 700 to 800 that have purchased our course. That means a lot of them are still trading. Compared to any trading broker, you'll find that is a very high retention level. They wouldn't stay there if they weren't making money. You have personal coaching available by request. You can call me if you can't find something in those resources in the course. I ask you to make sure to reread the course because it is very complete. I even read my own course every now and then. We have an auto trade system in development, which means that if you don't have time to trade, you can sign up with us, and you need to be qualified. We have to have a personal conversation, and what that means is you set up an account with our broker, and your account gets locked to ours, and you get the same trades we do. Now, my best advice is you purchase our program and you spend at least a month testing it, reading it, proving a system to yourself, seeing if it'll work, and at the end of that time, we do have a 100% money-back guarantee, but I ask that you actually trade it both in a sim broker and live. You try to get to 60% winning trades, and try to get to 2-to-1 win-to-loss ratio on the trades you do take. So thanks for listening. I hope this little short series has helped you a lot. This is Bill McCready for Futures Trading Secrets.